guys, welcome to Serious Labs. This is episode 7, The Secret Sauce of Life. What connects us and feeds our soul.
Connection is the secret sauce of life. It's the collagen that keeps all of our relationships young and healthy. See what I did there, Molly? Collagen.
I did see that. I saw that when I was reading it. That's hilarious.
You look so young. What is your secret? Are you taking collagen supplements? No, I have connection.
I've been eating my son's placenta for 6 years.
Well, that too. That helps. Salty.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys, I'm Molly. I'm a mom, I'm an actor, and I'm a business owner.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sheri. I'm an actor as well and a teacher. Very happy to be here.
Oh, me too. And you're so many other things, and we're gonna deliver that information as we move along in these episodes, aren't we?
We are.
Everybody has so many titles,
and we try to put everybody in a category now. We even call it branding. What's your brand?
Yeah.
Brands is maintain your brand. I've been looking at job applications lately because I'm applying for work these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I notice a big thing, regardless of the position, Molly, is what's your brand? Can you deliver consistent brand? So we're all these amazing souls having a physical experience. And yet we try to categorize who we are. And when we do that, we limit ourselves and each other. And it's a kind of a paradox, because we do need to know who we are. We need to have direction. But I think we get caught up in those labels.
Mm-hmm. It's so true. It's so true. There's a million words that can describe any of us. So those are just a couple. But we chose actor and you chose teacher for a specific reason. I chose act. I mean, this is true. We are actresses, but it really relates to our topic today. And I love it. This is going to be so much fun. The secret sauce. The secret sauce of life.
What's your secret sauce there, Molly?
I mean, this could go in a really weird direction.
What?
I said this could be. Oh wait, your name on the screen has 2 eyes. You're Sheri.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. But you know what? Don't pigeonhole me.
I'm not gonna. Is that your brand? Are you trying to be fucking cool?
I'm so consistent, and I'm not talking about my fiber intake.
Okay. Well, anyways. Okay.
So yes, connection. That is the secret sauce. Yeah. That is what we're all hungry for, ironically.
For sure. I love it. And so if we know that connection, this human connection is the secret sauce, how do we get that?
Ooh, I love that question. Ooh.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in. Let's share with everyone a quote that I found. It has to do with energy, Molly. I really believe energy is the je ne sais quoi of connection. Energy is that secret component that creates the glue, that creates our energetic, ironically, connections. For example, I was teaching a bunch of 5th graders not too long ago. And the subject really doesn't matter. What matters is that I brought on purpose an energy to them of, I see you, you matter, your presence in this world is a gift. And there's a great quote that Maya Angelou said, does your face light up when your child walks in the room? I heard that on Oprah years ago. And ever since then, I make a point, not just with my own children, not just with my students, but with anyone I'm interacting with, to let them know you matter. Because it fuels your soul, it fuels their soul. And it's not about getting attached to the outcome. Like, oh, well, they better light up. You know, you don't,
Yeah.
it's just, you're going to feel good. It's actually, it feeds on itself. When you make a point of bringing that enthusiasm to others, it creates a momentum of positive energy. It builds on itself.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I can say, as a cycle coach, at Lifetime, that is exactly what, I mean, they want you to just bring it anyway, but that is their whole thing. People matter. We need to see them people. We need to see them people.
We need to see them people. I am only seeing aliens these days. I have not seen a whole people. God. I'll even take a person, but I'm not seeing that. No.
I'm not seeing him. But yeah, that's what it's all about. It's like seeing people for who they are, appreciating them, you know, and it's such a huge thing. And I will be the very first to admit that I have an easier time doing that with people outside of my home, the people that I don't spend the majority of my day with. And that's hard to say because I guess the fuse is less, you know, with the kids, especially with the nagging. Like I'll talk about it later in the pod. I want to talk about that, but yeah, I feel like I really do need to apply this when I look at my children, especially if they're having an off day, you know, or I'm having an off day.
Yeah.
It's just hard.
Fake it till you make it. You will create that energy if you keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because I've been right in the trenches with you with children. Different ages. Molly and I have different age children, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the goal is for everyone to grow. And just when you feel like you're losing your patience, just to remember, does your face light up when your child walks in the room? Because we have invisible antennas. We are paying attention. Children are no exception, and they can feel it. And your reaction can change so much. I was helping my sister's son with his Spanish homework, and I could hear the frustration on the phone with him. Mm-hmm. If he could say what he really wanted to say, it would be, "This is stupid. I want to go and play my Xbox." Okay?
Sure.
He'd had it. And I got that. And he was short with me. But I said, you know, let's try that again. You know, because he was rude. And he said, I said, "I don't think you meant that. Let's try this again." And he said, "I'm sorry." I said, "Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That really means a lot." And we moved on. Mm-hmm. And I think if I had been in it like my sister, who had just come from a full day of work, it would be much easier for me to go into, you know, where that negative energy, we feed off of each other, and you're lighting a flame. So it's the intentional energy you put behind those interactions with your clients at the cycling classes, or with your dogs, or with your kids, or you have so much power, guys, to choose how you want to use that energy. Do you want it to separate you from humanity or bring you closer? And I think faking it till you make it there's something there. Just the willingness to want to give that positive energy to someone makes the difference. It builds on itself.
For sure. Yeah. And it makes you feel a whole hell of a lot better. Sorry about that.
No.
It makes you feel much better to be in that positive space. Whereas today I reacted to the situation because I was over it instead of managing my feelings first and then taking that path where then I had to step back. And it was so funny. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. The timing of this. So you and I had already chosen this article, but I hadn't read it yet until probably 4 hours ago. I reacted to the situation. Kids crying in the bedroom. My son's downstairs doing something. My other older doing something downstairs. I started reading the article and I was like, "Oh, oh well then." You know, it's like I should have done that. And so I read it and I was like, well, that fucking makes sense. Why can't you do that in the moment? But then I went back after the little guy and I had time and space, and I got down and on his level and I just said, "How you doing?" And he gave me a thumbs up. And I said, "Me too. Are we feeling a little better?" And he was like, "Uh-huh." And I said, "Me too." I said, and then we both kind of got angry. "Uh-huh, yes, mom." And but that was kind of my childhood, where it was like a reaction to the situation and then an apology. And I didn't like that. And that kind of happened today. So I'm really excited to put this into use. So let's just keep talking about it and how we can bring it into our lives. I love this.
Well, and also that secret sauce of connection and bringing that positive energy, that starts with ourselves. And I love that you brought that up, Molly, because you did bring it to yourself. You were compassionate with yourself. You said, "Oh shit, fucker, I messed up. And it's okay. We're going to do this." I think it's that. I think what ends up happening for so many of us is we just do the, "Oh shit, fucker, why did I do that?" That's my favorite term, guys. Shit, fucker. Like, "Shit, fucker,
I just got a visual.
I'm not even having a visual with that. I just like the.
Yes, I get it.
So it's like, all the times I've messed up, and I think others can relate to this. You get to that shit fucker moment, but then you stay there and it becomes a habit.
Yep.
And then we bring that shit fucker energy everywhere else. The traffic, because energy, according to Einstein, and it's been scientifically proven, not by me, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes form. And we are energy. And if we want that connection, we need to focus our energy where we want it to go. So if we're spinning our heels in blame, whether that's at someone else or ourselves as parents or colleagues, we are just creating more of that negative energy, and we are depriving others and ourselves of our own light.
I love that. I dig that.
I dig that too.
I dig it, babe.
My stiletto heels that I'm wearing in another alternate universe while I wear my Easy Spirits.
Give me some big ones. I wear size 10, baby. I got big old feet.
Woman. I love that. Molly is
I'm
also tall. See, we're adding things.
We're adding things.
Molly's
Guess
a
what?
mom,
I'm 5'10".
an actor, and 5'10".
I'm 5'10".
I'm an actor, a teacher, and a comedian.
And how tall are you, Sheri?
I'm 5'6". Don't tell me others. Like, sometimes it's 5'5", but like if I've had a big burrito and the scales is saying something else, I'll say, "No, I'm really 5'6".
Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback on the connection thing. Don't you think there's a desire in all of us to have that connection with people? Whether and it does take work. I found this super cool. You're an actor. You're going to get this. When you are in acting classes and you're rehearsing or whatever it is, they always talk about connecting, right? They talk about listening. This is huge. So it's not just for actors, it's for everyday people in everyday life. Listening, being present, that is huge for actors. And then trusting, not just trusting yourself, but then you're trusting the other person you're with. And I thought that was so relatable to just every day. I mean, that's an actor's job, is to listen, be present, and then trust the process, trust the other actor. I thought that was really, really cool.
I love that example, Molly, because it just shows everyone listening, ourselves included, what you just said, that it's about our connections, regardless of the profession. It's listening to each other. It's trusting. And I think fear prevents us so often from trusting others or ourselves. Going back to that classroom, and I think we have a quote about that. The teacher beforehand, so we have the children arrive with invisible antennas. They can sense when they are wanted and when they are perceived as a burden. They can feel when you respect them and when you dismiss them. If you could go to the next slide for everybody too. So I'm an English teacher. I love words. Like I have intellectual orgasms over words. It doesn't have to be English. I love how words represent things and people and places and feelings and how that is discerned in our body, mind, and soul. So respect, the prefix is back again. And spec, like you wear spectacles, is to see. So literally, guys, when we respect someone, we feel a deep admiration for someone. We can see, we're seeing them. And relationships, which is what our podcast is all about, is constantly reflecting back to us who we are and the world around us. So when I was in that classroom, the teacher came up to me after I did this workshop with these fifth graders we were talking about before. And she said, did they behave? They better behave. I told them they'd be punished. And I said, they were great. We had fun. And she looked at me like I needed to have my head examined. But I came to them with respect, and respect in at least American culture. I haven't lived in other cultures. I've only lived in the United States, but respect has in America gotten this, it's almost been pathologized as this notion of you will respect me. We even say the phrase, I demand respect. And when you force respect, maybe that'll work for a while because fear is holding the respect in place. But fear over time builds resentment.
Yes.
And you're going to, in the long run, lose respect. So that's called a dictator. And you see how people in the world with dictators, whether they're ex-spouses or ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends, you find a way to get away from them or do something to thwart their influence. Maybe to your face, they're like, oh yeah, you're amazing. But they can't stand you, or they fear you, or they resent you. Yeah. If you want to cultivate real respect in the classroom, or as an actor, or as a writer, or as a mother or father, sister, cousin, I don't care. You have to be willing to see someone with admiration. And that is very hard, I think, Molly, for people who don't admire themselves.
Yes.
You get what you are. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's huge. That's really huge. And again, and we've talked about this before, now you're requiring people, you're asking people to go, or you're asking yourself to go in that uncomfortable territory that nobody wants to go into, and that self-reflection, and it's just so uncomfortable. But again, if you want to see those changes happen, you have to go through that uncomfort. You know, we definitely talked about that with Brenda. She was on a couple episodes ago, and that's what got her through. She said it hurt like hell, but it was worth it because she came out so much better. Yeah. Having done it.
And I think that's really, Molly, one of the biggest reasons why we're doing this podcast is helping each other and the world out at large reconnect to their own humanity, to their own brilliance, and go through instead of around the pain.
Yeah.
So that they can understand and grow from it. And I'm doing the same thing. We're in the trenches with you. Our lives are not like
100%.
Cover girl, Calgon, take me away. Everybody has stuff, and you're not alone. And I was in the grocery store this past week, and this man, I just dropped my son off at school, and I had my hair in that kind of braid you put on in the morning, just so lately I've been sleeping with a braid so the hair doesn't go everywhere. And I didn't redo the braid. Let's just say that. Okay.
And I was sexy.
in that, and
I was gonna say like sexy bedhead kind of. Okay, continue.
Yeah, well, I'll take it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I had dropped him off. You know that mode of mom or dad out there where you're like, me drop off, me need coffee, like like you're just short of one of Elon Musk's bots that like self-driving cars. Like I'm not. But I was like, let me go to the grocery store. So I went, and the guy putting bags in the groceries. That's what they do in the South, not the North. The guy doing the grocery bags, he said, you're a pretty woman.
Aww.
And then he went back to bagging his groceries. And he doesn't know it, but he just made my day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to think about that for years to come.
Hell yeah.
And that he was bringing a positive energy. Mm-hmm. And we can do that if you're a teacher listening, right, Molly? We could bring that to the set. Yeah. We could bring that to the patients we see. I just had a doctor's appointment and I felt seen by the doctor. And that garners respect.
Yeah, that's huge.
And if we mess up, what I love about Molly, if one of us does something or doesn't understand, it's like, hey, I fucked up, for example, me, and you're like, chill, don't worry about it. And I love that she is okay with it and vice versa. And
totally,
there's no ego. It's just like,
I think you have that in you because you work so hard at seeing people. You have a great piece in here. I'm going to find it. It's God, where is it? It's about, hang on. Okay. When we consider someone we find difficult to be no different than ourselves, a soul navigating through an ever-changing world, that the opportunity for connection emerges. So you are looking at people as just like, we're all just kind of lost souls, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like fucking trying to really do the right thing most of the time. It's like, and so when you can say, yeah, they're flawed. We're flawed. We're all flawed together, and just have compassion.
Exactly. And your flaws might be different than my flaws. And
yes.
For now, and then they can change,
ever changing,
and just embracing it. And you brought something up about the flaws, oh my God. And we're going to have to timestamp this. Was there another quote? Oh yeah, that's it. Let's get back on time. Okay. So Molly, you bring up a great point.
Sorry, I'm gonna time step. My dog was barking too, so you can start with Molly, and you bring up a great point. Okay.
Molly, you bring up a great point. But let's not forget that some of our greatest teachers are the ones who have us pulling out our hair. My ex-boyfriends, some family members, the ones that make me like, only in hindsight am I like, wow, you were my greatest teacher. And you think about it, like just on a smaller level, the ones that, like when you're in traffic, right? You have a relationship with the traffic, you're stuck in traffic. That's an opportunity to cultivate patience. Someone cuts you off, gives you the finger, an opportunity to cultivate patience. These challenges, when you look at it through the lens of the opportunity for growth, as opposed to you're out to get me, makes such a difference. So the next time
I can mute my microphone. So I'm gonna mute it, and you can keep talking.
So that uncle who talks in your face and gets too close and makes you uncomfortable is offering you an opportunity to learn how to speak up for yourself and set good boundaries. I've had I'm dealing with the ball sack on my neck. If you've been tuning in from the beginning, you know that I have like these 3 funky growths in my neck, and every doctor is insisting it's benign. They think it's benign, but and I want it to be benign. And I'm going for an ultrasound this week to find out more about it, just to get to the bottom of it, because I don't want to be an ostrich who pretends there's nothing wrong, and then like 10 years later, oh my God, I don't know what happened, but now apparently I have a ball sack on both sides of my neck. It's fine. No, I want to like address the ball sack in the room. But my point is,
shut up.
Okay, bitch, shut up. No, okay.
Bitch. Okay, let's just real talk here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sheri. I have dogs here.
No,
Everybody has 3 dogs. They're insane. They can see everything out the window.
I think it's very loving.
I do love them. Let me manage my emotions right now, because I'm getting annoyed because they're just going off. But if we want, I can kick them out in the backyard, because that's where the kids are. Would you like me to pause
do whatever you want? It's your call.
Okay. I don't want you to lose your thought, though. I'm so sorry. My God. Okay, I'm going to pause it and get these guys outside.
Yeah.
Okay. We're at 31 minutes right now.
We're almost done.
We had about 3 minutes. So let me pause it. Get the hell out of here. 1 second. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. We are recording again. Okay.
So to round up with that point about how the people who have us pulling out our hair are the greatest teachers. With this mysterious testicle-like thing in my neck, it has been my greatest teacher, because I have had to learn how to advocate for myself. Whatever it is, I'm learning to speak up. And I say that not lightly, because I found the Bitcoin in my neck November 2022. So now where are we? We're in
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So I found it, and then it didn't go away. What happened was my father got sick suddenly and died. And I was in the ICU with him prior to his passing. And I think when you're in so much distress, you forget.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. I can still feel it on my neck. And it's gotten bigger. It's been smaller. You can't even see it now. Can't see it at all. But I had the doctor today feel it, and she's like, oh yeah, no, it's stuck to your muscle. There's a few of them. I'm like, fantastic. Bitcoin for you. I could be like Oprah with Bitcoin. You get a Bitcoin. You get a ball sack.
You get a ball sack. You're oh, good God.
So, but again, that when I tell you, I had enough blood tests to make my arms look like I belonged in a back alley, because we're trying to figure out what it is, and everything shows I am like the healthiest person. I don't have TB. I don't have AIDS. I don't have anything, but I have a ball sack. Okay, whatever. So my point is, prior to this experience, I think medically I would have not advocated for myself, but it was the challenges and the sometimes abrasive nature of some of the medical workers that actually, those difficult teachers, gave me the impetus to learn how to speak up for myself.
That's so huge. And I think, that's finding the lesson in the dirty shit of it all. And that's really hard to do. So I think that's amazing that you did that.
Thank you. And I think it's amazing what you do. And I think it's amazing what everyone on this planet does. And they don't give themselves enough credit.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
That secret sauce of energy starts with you. Like, how about saying, I am so fucking proud of you for getting up today.
Yeah.
We put such high expectations up That if we don't meet them, we immediately put ourselves down, and then we wonder why we're not feeling connected.
Right. Yeah. That's major. I want to add this to the mix. This is kind of the last.
You want to read that one?
Yeah, I'll read this one. This is another quote. It says, "We get what we expect. We are regularly giving out to the world who we are. We regularly experience a reflection of how we see ourselves."
Ooh, the mic went out. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. You cut out.
It went out. Okay. Let me timestamp. Thanks for letting me know.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Okay. We get what we expect. We are regularly giving out to the world who we are. We regularly experience a reflection of how we see ourselves. That's really good, but I had to read that several times. That was a hard one for me to get in my brain. And when I finally did, this is what I kind of wanted to add to it. I think when you're expecting, right? When you're expecting a positive outcome or a positive behavior or a certain result, when you expect that positive thing, don't you just automatically work harder to get that positive result? And then if you're expecting just the shit, well, this day is just going to fucking suck today. This is going to be stupid.
What do you think you're going to get? And what do you think you're going to get?
Yeah.
Your brain is primed to, our brain is constantly, it's like a computer, our brain, right? And it's constantly, what we're usually, I don't know if guilt is the right word for it. What we tend to do is think the brain is in charge, but our highest self is actually in charge. We can say, yeah, brain, I know you're all freaked out and anxious and worried, but it's going to be okay. That's our job. That's where our highest self comes in. And if we are allowing the brain to hijack the show, then we will allow fear to take over. And you gave yourself space with your son today, or whenever it was. You said,
yeah. It was today, right before.
I thought you said, yeah. You gave yourself space to say, "Ah, shit, fucker." Again, like that sucked. I didn't like that. You took a breath, and then you engaged with him. And what I also love, Molly, that you did was you were authentic. You were vulnerable with him. You gave him that energy that isn't like squeaky clean, everything is awesome, unikitty. You gave him, this is mom being real with you. And that is what connects us together. That's all anyone wants, is to know I'm not alone in this world.
Yeah.
And I'm heard and that I matter. But if you are going around doing this, pointing your finger at everyone, there's that quote, a sword is when you criticize someone, when you put someone down, it's a sword that goes back to you. There's some kind of quote like that, and I don't know who said it or how, but the idea is you get back what you give.
Yeah.
So if you go into that classroom or that acting class with this, well, it's not going to work. Well, guess what? You're right. It won't, because you put that out there. But if you bring that, like, I just think about the cashier, the guy with my bags, I will always think of him. He didn't have to say that.
And you know what? It made your day. And it also, I guarantee it made his day.
Yeah. Cause he saw me light up, my smile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you're frozen.
I did froze. I'm going to leave it because it was a really disgusting freeze. I was like, yeah. And that's the other thing too, man. When you lift people up, it makes you feel so good. And you're genuine about it, man. It doesn't just make them feel good.
No,
it makes you feel good. And you just keep spreading that. It's not easy. I mean, it's definitely something you have to think about and you have to put into action. it certainly, it comes more naturally to me now as I become more secure in myself. And so 45 years, but finally I'm starting to, it's like,
I know at 25, I'm like finally there. No, I'm 51. I'm a little over half a century. And no, and it's learning. Like, it's so cool. Think about, okay, that's a perfect example. The relationship between you and your chronological self.
Ooh.
The power of your perception. Right? If you say you're old and you walk around thinking it, how do you think your interactions are going to be with others?
Yeah.
Whereas if you say to yourself, how lucky I am to be able to say I've lived on this planet as long as I have. What a gift this moment, this hour, this day, this year is. Wow. Thank you. Now you have, I mean, gratitude is such a caffeine booster for the spirit.
So good. It's so good. And we just need to keep spinning it. We need to keep it going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get people on board with it.
We can't hold it. You can't own the energy. You can't, it's like a firefly in the summer. You can't pin that shit down. You just got to keep giving it.
Oh, Sheri.
Molly.
Little, I don't know.
I'm going to start doing Caucasian, Caucasian, what is that called? Caucasian fortune cookies.
Oh, for God's sake.
My dad, this is a white fortune cookie.
Oh. Quick story.
And I'm not racist, by the way. I make fun of every culture, country.
She does.
Like, I think being human is so funny. And I think we're in the Earth School, and the outfits we have, male, female, trans, black, brown, green, orange, blue, purple. I don't care. Just be nice. And isn't it funny when you add in all the cultural norms? It's so, people are fascinating. Life is so fascinating.
Big time. And I like that. It's funny. It's just funny.
We're not trying to offend anyone.
Oh God, no, that would make me sad.
Yeah. Comedy is meant to connect. It is meant to keep the straitjacket at bay.
I love me some comedy.
Me too.
I love me some
comedy. I'm going to
get
deep up in that comedy. It's going to need a condom by the time I'm through with that comedy.
Hey.
I don't like you're going to have pregnant comedy babies. I am pro comedy. You get a comedy. Okay, I'm not talking about politics. We don't do politics here. We don't
do politics.
Politics separates people.
Ugh, we don't need any more of that crap.
We don't. Just be kind.
The separation, that is.
Yes. Remember the 1980s Blockbuster guys? Be kind. Rewind.
Oh, yeah. I do. Remember that sticker.
Yeah. If you can't remember it, we still like you. You're just young. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not like that famous quote from that movie. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Good Will Hunting.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's a really great movie.
So good. Well, I think we just kind of ended on there about just keep the wheel spinning, keep the positivity going, share a compliment, start your day off in that positive space.
And be compassionate. If you're not feeling positive, at least be nice to yourself. Start the energy, get it going with like a little espresso shot of kindness.
Yeah, and like you said, to yourself. Start with yourself. Be kind to yourself.
Yes. Don't do the should crap. The should is anti-secret sauce. I should call my mother. I should. No. How about, look at me. I can walk.
And
if
I can talk
and you're listening, I can hear. It's that gratitude.
Yeah.
That's like the best conduit to energy.
I love it. Well, I've got 3 kids, husband included. They put their camping tent up outside and they're all swimming. And nice. I'm gonna be compassionate, and I'm gonna go out there, sit by the fire, and be grateful. I'm gonna go do that.
Right. You have a lot of love.
Yeah, and I do.
And I'm alone right now, and I'm grateful. I'm alone. I get to have my comedy by myself. Sheri, you are funny. Thank you. You are funny too. Well, I love you. I love you too, Sheri. Ooh.
See, you need to start doing cameos. I think we should really do cameos. Get on Cameo.
I don't even know what that is, but we can do that.
Sheri. Okay.
Isn't a cameo when like a famous person is in a movie? Like I made a cameo.
Well, it is. So but
that's what I mean. I know.
Okay.
But I don't
it's
know.
This thing where you like, it's a website, you go, you pick your favorite celebrity, whoever it is, and they send you a message. You have to pay them, but they'll send messages. Like if it's your birthday, like I could send a cameo to you from who.
But don't you have
whoever.
to be famous? Like who's going to want me as a cameo?
No, you're fun. You're quick. You're on your feet. You're witty.
I am.
You're gorgeous.
That's what the bunion surgery was for.
Get those bunions out of there.
I don't have bunions. I have funyuns.
I don't either. Oh, I like.
I have other stuff, but I don't have bunions. No, I think God is like, the universe is like, well, she doesn't. She's on her own, so let's give her like some Viagra in her neck. So
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It keeps you spicy. All right, Sheri. I'll see you on the next episode, girl.
Mwah. Thank you, everyone. So grateful to you, Molly. Mwah.
You too. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Remember, when everything's going wrong, it just means you're crafting a great story. Stay tuned for more episodes where we turn life's lemons into laughable tales. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep finding the best and the worst, because life's too ridiculous not to laugh at it.